What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tyranny. I am Pickle, and we are continuing on with the assault on the Citadel, and we must go speak with Fifth Eye, who is right here. The eve of battle is upon us. Ready yourself for the siege of Vendrian's Well. With the Edict looming, there's no turning back. The chorus is brave and fearless, but it lacks order. If we lose discipline and tarry on our march, or falter in our siege, the Edict will kill us before the Oathbreakers, or the disfavored have the chance. An offer, Fatebinder. March with us. Add your strength to our tide of blades. The mob could learn from your example, and your prowess would certainly inspire. I will lead the vanguard of the Scarlet Chorus. Alright, let's roll. As I suspected, the call of glory sings to your heart's tune. Fifth Eye claps his bloody gloves together. The camp will mobilize soon. We will meet at the staging grounds of the Citadel. This will be a glorious hunt, dear Fatebinder. Something to tell the children. And Wanker went up. Ha, you're not stronger than me. Douche. Alright, now we have to travel to Vendrian's Well and go kick some ass. Damn it. Let's go, people. He's glowing like a glowy thing. Seven hours.
Fifth Eye is just ahead, cavorting with some blood chanters to the east.
Glory to the voices of Nerat. Fifth Eye salutes you, his masked face glancing nervously in all directions, despite the rest of his body's otherwise confident posture. The mustering song is nearly complete. Soon comes the canticle of slaughter, and we will need the strong. He jabs a finger towards you, to rise up and lead. By customs you are judge, jury, and executioner. Today we must ask you take on the last and most sublime of your sacred duties. The best bluff is often the most obvious. The Fifth Eye points a bloody finger towards the main gate of the Citadel. We charge for the gate, right into the Oathbreaker's doorstep. The horde should bring the defender surging to the inside of the gate. Then we unleash our magic. Fire and panic will claim the Oathbreakers, and the more concentrated the defenders, the better. I'm ready. Let's do this. Our blood chanters are readying a conflagration that should. I think it's conflagration. I always like conflagration. Conflagration. That should take that gate off its hinges, but at the same time the Oathbreaker mages are warding the gate with protective magic. He points to the northwest. I need someone to scale the wall and kill the mages maintaining the ward. If I send these unwashed pukes, their corpses will clog the parapets, and the task requires your strength. If you are wounded in battle, come see me at once, and I will tend to the bleeding, though my methods do nothing for the pain. Enemies inbound! I call first blood!
I'm not dead yet.
Alright.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
We'll help his ass out. That's a whole lot of us versus only a little bitty one of you.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Pull yourself together.
God damn it.
Do you have eyes on this?
I couldn't have spotted that a little earlier.
Another battle. think we're bad at making friends.
Stand tall, Fatefinder.
Yeah, something.
Take that!
Ready? Still got it.
I'd not be getting my ass kicked right now.
Stand tall, Fatefinder.
It's so easy to get wounded in this damn thing. Something about bleeding out your ass. That's supposed to be. Oh, oh. 2 went down.
We can scale that part of the wall ahead. Might we not simply break it?
Well, entry level. That's a good thing. Yeah. Yep. Get that heal up. This is always weird. We'll churn the battle amidst the daylight. Jump, jump, jump.
That one rammed me hard.
On it.
Wanker.
On it.
I was gonna say, this doesn't look good. They've sealed the walls. My company fall back to Ascension Hall. Okay. This will more than likely suck. Isn't there a way to... Isn't there a food thing or something? Alright. We got buffs.
On it.
Go!
That's how it's done.
Kill him. Kill him a lot.
Pieces.
Fuck your majories. That's a whole lot of screaming, woman.
Sorry, I can't. Take that.
What the hell you can?
That's fine. That's fine.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Okay. People are dead. Quick, pick up the Skittles on the ground. That was pretty cool. Yeah, look at that flood of 5. Oh, now that his favorite want to join. Where the hell were you guys when I was attacking? Stand aside. Ascension Hall is ours alone for the taking. The fifth eye swings his spear in broad arcs as he roars in his crackling tenor. Withdraw at once before you feel the weight of 1,000 chorus blades and bludgeons. No sooner would a family of maggots beat a pack of wolves. The disfavored commander beckons the Scarlet Chorus forward. Come, I'll take you 5 at a time just to make things fair. Deal with them. Go, we will deal with these fools. For the glory of Nerat. Yeah. Punk bitch. Is. They're here. They've breached the perimeter. They're in the keep. Whistling a shrill warning signal, the oath breaker falls back deeper into the keep. Man, I'm gonna fuck you up when I find you. Just to let you know that, Heinried. I don't know if that's your name, but that's your name now. You are Heinried. What's up, bitches?
Kids, you might learn.
I got it.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
I feel.
Damn, Lantry. Charge your own scroll. Fruit bat.
On it.
Let us go, Piccolonius. Oh, that's on. Is that on that side?
Heads up, we have company.
Get back here!
Can't do that.
What the fuck you mean?
I'll tear your
Skull out from your ass. Stabbies. Do the stabbies or burns these stuffs.
You see what I see?
Blood moss. Nice. Table. Water. Go to
Will do.
water.
Send them at me in flames!
Oh great, I charged in ahead. Awesome.
I got it.
Cleaveth. Cleaveth!
Bleed out, you little shit.
Yeah. Oh. From hell's heart I stab at thee. Read scroll. Oh. Aha. Scroll. Wow. That there's another thingy here. There it is.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Yes. Whatever that means. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little something here. Just in case.
Heads up, we have company.
Fuck shit up.
It's a hit!
Dude, I'm getting my ass kicked. Can we kill somebody like now?
Get up, damn you!
This weapon is entirely worthless. This should do the trick.
I got it.
Oh, it's rooted. I was like, why can I not move? Oh shit. This is bad.
I got it.
This is bad. Alright, Barrick. It's 100% up to you, buddy. Top yourself off.
Let's have it then. I will aid you. I will aid you.
Come on, Barrick. Fuck shit up,
Let's
man.
have it then.
Come on.
I will aid you. I will aid you. I require needle and thread. I will aid you. I'm going down!
God damn it.
Will do. Trouble is afoot.
I'll omit that from the record.
Hold on, can I?
Sorry. On it. Can't do that.
Damn thing!
Ready?
I got it. Take that.
I was like, what the hell are you doing? Get in there and start killing shit.
I feel...
Well, we gotta do a better job of protecting Lantry.
Right.
Alright, 3-on-1.
On it.
Burn that bitch.
Will do. Right.
Do 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 do. This fight's probably gonna suck. Yeah. 5 on foe. So, You are the vanguard of Kairos' conquest? Not as tall as I imagined. But we can't all choose our executioners. Already word of our defiance spreads throughout the lands. You're 7 kinds of stupid if you think our war ends here. Before you stands Captain Tarkus Ari, de facto leader of the dwindling Vendrian Guard. Short, sunburned, and agitated even when standing still, her body is a compact sculpture of muscle and bone, and her face is short on symmetry thanks to the scars and dents of a dozen brushes with death. Though your lives will certainly end here in Ascension Hall, she chortles, pointing upward towards the ceiling and stone arches, somehow supporting the massive weight of the spire overhead. Consider yourself fortunate. Some of the finest rulers of Apex met death by duel in this hallowed hall. Truly, there's no finer place to settle an intractable feud. Sisters, brothers, Ari looks back to her cadre of soldiers with a solemn nod. It has been a privilege to lead and an honor to share in your final days. Taking a deep breath, she turns to you, waiting silently. What did you hope to gain from your rebellion? Seems your uprising amounted to nothing but dead kinsmen. Any last words? Brandish your weapon menacingly. You had so many chances to surrender. I have orders to make this excruciating and slow subterfuge bluff, but I'm the first of your problems. The chorus and the disfavored are right behind me, and the one thing they have in common is hatred of you. Now let's do that one. Fine, just more gristle to chew upon. However many friends you brought will be happy to slay them all. The captain nods at her own words, but looks to her soldiers as she sees unsettled faces looking back. Steady yourselves, this is our moment of glory. Her rallying shout echoes through the chamber, but does little to bolster the shaking morale of her crew. Seems your uprising amounted to nothing but dead kinsmen. And what did taking Vendrian's well cost you? How many disfavored corpses rust in the valley? How many choirmen fell to our blades? How goes the endless battle of the blade grave while you deal with us here? Ari laughs, wincing as she clutches her side. And tell me, are the Archons unified in victory? Did the armies bond in camaraderie over our deaths? Our stand here is the first of your problems. You've traded your kinsmen to the slow inevitable, nothing more. How did you know the Archons were feuding? We're hopeless, not witless. Our eyes and ears tell us much. Ari covers her mouth, stifling a smile. I will die happy, knowing your invasion will grind to a halt as the two Archons tear each other to pieces over the title of victor. Perhaps my only regret is not living to see which child king will win. If you're so eager to fall on my blade, stop prattling and come at me, or are you gutless as well? Any last words? Yes, a broad smile comes over Ari's face. Tell the voices of Nerat we are most thankful for his aid. We would not have made it this far without his support.
Heads up, we have
What?
company.
Alright.
Will do.
Gotta keep full.
Ready?
Unstoppable! It's a hit!
I got it.
She leveled up. Alright, woman. Let's get your health up. What you got in here? Yeah, why not? We'll make her immune to burning and bleeding. Cut! With your trident.
Tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Good work.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Right. On it. It will take more than that to break me.
Bleed out, you little shit.
Oh, we're doing well. We're doing well. Yeah. We're doing really well.
I got it.
Beat some ace. Oh yeah. Stabbies. Do the stabbies.
Seeing an awful lot of red.
That's right. Lantry's
That's
kicking
how
some
it's
ass.
fucking
Yeah. That was actually easier than the fight before this. That's pretty damn funny. You worthless gnats, we may die, but others will follow our example. Mark my word. Hail Hydra. The captain coughs up blood. Crush them all. The fifth eye's battle cry falls flat as he surveys the room littered with the vendor and guard bodies. Now that's how it's done, Fatebinder. I should be angry you denied me a scalp or two, but I have to thank you for saving us the trouble. Betray alliance? Now you arrive? No. I'm sure your Archon will be pleased that I managed to do your job for you. Well, of course, if anyone appreciates the delegation of risk to expendable outsiders, it's the Archon of Secrets. Party has received Gore Thrust? What the hell is that? Clatter of madness of combat has finally ceased. Ascension Hall is, for a moment, tranquil. Gained favor with disfavored, lost favor with Vendor Guard, gained favor with Scarlet Chorus. May pox take your children! Ari slumps to a crouch, her body trembling from injury and fatigue. With those words of defeat, the burning hum you've heard in your head for days on end tapers off into nothing. Your mind returns to a state of quiet you've not felt since before you proclaimed the edict upon Vendrian's well. I lay claim to Ascension Hall. Let us be free of this edict. You feel a tug at your chest as warm energy begins to form around you. Before you know it, you feel as if you are lighter than air. Damn, that's cool looking. Oh shit. What the hell is that? Wait, what? Huh? What the hell was that? Achievement unlocked, intimidating. Reach maximum wrath with a faction. I wonder who that was. Lertham Hall's underground? You blink away the last of the luminescent trails in your field of vision. The masonry of Ascension Hall is replaced with wide open space in every direction, save for the slab of ancient stone beneath your feet. High winds shove you, pushing you off balance. The air is cool and thin, unsatisfying to your lungs. Is this? Lantry looks out to the horizon, wide-eyed with excitement. Yes, this must be the mountain spire. When was the last time? Lantry's eyes look down over the ledge, dumbstruck by the vertical plunge. Lantry backs away from the edge. I may need to retch. This is certainly a change. The wind ruffles the feathers in her hair and Verse quickly smooths them down. A damn cold change. She peers over the edge. Think I can land on my feet if I jumped? Not that it would matter for long. Kairos, be merciful. What now? Barrick spins around on his feet, looking about, trying to take in as much as he can through the narrow visor in his helmet. Every way you look, mountains rise up along a distant horizon. The rivers and forests below bring to mind maps of Vendrian's well, and you quickly trace the Matani, the Iranev, and all the numerous waterways of the region. Higher than you imagined, this is indeed the pinnacle of the spire at Vendrian's Well. How did we get all the way up here? Ari strains to stand up, clutching her side. More importantly, how do we get down? The fifth eye aims a sharp glare at Ari. The Vendrian guard must be rounded up and conscripted. The disfavored must be run down. The edict is gone, and we're still standing. If I were a conscript down there, I'd run forward and thank my good fortune. First draws herself up and takes a welcome breath. She glances down at the ground with less certainty. Send word to the voice of Narat that we are successful. Hereby claim this place is now extension of Tunan's court, and all combatants must leave. An extension of Tunan's court. This is no longer strictly a military concern. We need to take a breath and sift through what just happened. You claim it. The Scarlet Chorus bleeds for your victory, and you would so arrogantly savor the fruit all to yourself. You would deny the little sacrifice of countless. The fifth eye bursts into a chortle, waving his hands dismissively. I jest. There are plenty more soldiers where they came from. The voices will not protest your claim, for the time being. Send word to the voice of Narat that we are successful. Our glory overfloweth. We would happily carry such good tidings to the Archon, but this humble servant cannot fly. Besides, the voice is a master of all matters magical. I highly doubt whatever just happened escaped his attention. Agreed. Anybody witnessing what just happened knows the edict is over, but you should report to Narat and return with any news that he has for me. Head through that portal. No telling how stable it is, but look close and you'll see the images of Ascension Hall in the haze. Well, if you have trained eyes, that is. Of course, even if it's not stable, the alternative is jumping, so what do we have to lose? Bakaris' iron grip, how did... Fifth Eye taps his mask in a semblance of deep thought. The currents of magic glow as fire to our eyes. Strange that you saw this first. Salute the Crimson Spear. It has been a pleasure in the loins, wow, to watch you fight, good Fatebinder. The voices will be most pleased. With the edict resolved and our purpose is clearly in focus, the disfavored must be slain. No doubt I'm the very definition of an enemy of the Overlord, and I didn't just resist, I lead others into resistance. I know what is about to happen, but I know when I've met my match, and like most folk, I'll do whatever it takes to live. If you show me mercy, I will pledge my life to you, good Fatebinder. The Tidecaster bows on one knee, lowering her gaze. I know I'm an oathbreaker, so my word isn't what it used to be, but I promise if you spare me, I will serve you well. If I let you live, I'll regret it, won't I? My fighting days are over. If you let me go, I'm gone. Gone from this battle, gone from the tears. I'll never harm another servant of Kairos the rest of my hermit life. Why would I possibly trust you? Because I'm all out of reasons to fight you. The Vendrian Guard and the School of Tides are no more, leaving me with no loyalties or ties to, well, anyone. And we all must bow to Kairos' minions eventually, right? I would die before swearing fealty to the voices of Narat and Graven Ash would kill me in a heartbeat. If I'm to serve anyone in this new order, it should and must be the Archon of Justice, and you are the only servant of Tunan I can think to ask. My mercy has a price. What will stay your hand if not my service? If it is wealth you desire, I have plenty stashed throughout the tiers. I can lead you to it. Then swear fealty to me. I, Ebb of the Tidecasters, do hereby pledge my life in loyalty to Piccolonius. I still love that name. She dips in a short bow before meeting your eyes with a trembling smile. I will serve and obey until such time as I am freed from my obligations.
Be seeing you, Fatebinder.
Vendrian's Well has fallen. For the second time since the conquest began, Kairos' armies take up Citadel from its defenders. With your help, the Vendrian Guard rebellion has been crushed. Having taken Ascension Hall with your Scarlet Chorus allies, you satisfy the terms of the Edict. You and the forces of Kairos are free from the Overlord's death sentence. With the threat of execution no longer looming overhead, the Overlord's armies turn their attention away from the Citadel towards each other. The tensions that fled over the long siege reached an explosive crescendo as the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus armies clashed iron and bronze in a hasty, disorganized battle. After a brief exchange that left his soldiers bloodied, Graven Ash withdrew his army from the valley, pulling the disfavored back to their secure fort in Blade Grove. Once his army finished licking their wounds, the voices of Narat ordered the Scarlet Chorus to gather in the Stone Sea and prepare for war, this time against their former allies. The Archon of Secrets instructed his soldiers to respect your lawful claim over the spire. Though a few greedy stragglers still lurk in the valley, the Scarlet Chorus were content to leave your stronghold uncontested. As days passed, the wounded and injured were nursed to health. You explored your strange bastion and planned your next steps with careful deliberation. As word spreads that the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored turned on each other, factions once resolved to bend the knee are inspired instead to continue fighting. The Archons fend. This heralded the collapse of Kairos' offensive. Tunon, the Archon of Justice, observes the chaos and discord spreading across the land. The Archon summons his Fatebinder to return to the court at the Bastard City and report on actions and Vendor as well. Petty squabbles are over a delayed siege, and I have no doubt evolved into a respectful civil war. The voices of Narat will want to discuss the matter. By now he has pulled back to the base of cacophony. I suggest you don't keep him waiting. The last time someone left the voice of Narat waiting, he pulled the skin off their hand and moved their bones into the shape of a glaring eye. Needless to say, it didn't heal well. I'll join you at cacophony as soon as I speak to Tunon. Do that. The voices of Narat loves to entertain new guests, and I'm sure he'll find you quite diverting. Be seeing you, Fatebinder. Bye-bye, Fifth Eye. The dizzying energy from the spire falters. Whatever force awoke the powers that reside here gutters and fades, though a faint hum persists in the sculpture at the center. What? Stepping past the portal almost to the edge of the spire, Fifth Eye lets out a squeal of panic. Eee! My exit vanished. It was just there. Look around for a solution. The humming from the curious spire pulses and builds in volume as if to draw your attention. Wob, 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 wob. On closer inspection, a series of symbols carved around the base of the structure come into view. One symbol pulses with a blue-white glow. The pattern resembles the glowing lines of light seen on the floor of the Ascension Hall moments before you find yourself transported above the clouds. As you stare at the symbol, the chill of the wind abates and your chest swells with warmth. The air finally feels welcoming, your lungs sated at last. I'd be careful going any closer. This whole tower is humming with energies that we don't understand. Lantry holds its quill poised above a sheet of parchment with anticipation. No, I didn't say back away. Let's find out what it does. Just be cautious. You staked your claim on the tower and everything in it. Whatever that sculpture is, it belongs to you. I can feel power running through this place. Ebb surveys the surroundings, her gaze sweeping to the object at the center. You can sense the magic of the spire even from down below, but up here, this close to the axis of the spire, the deluge of energy is numbing. Touch the sculpture. The stone is smooth and cool to the touch. Marbling patterns move with the curves of the sculpture, looking more akin to veins than imperfections of rock. You can't find a single marking to suggest an artisan's tool. As you are about to draw your finger away, you feel a sudden return pressure on your fingertip as the sculpture touches you back. The sculpture is once again still. There is a rush of warmth through your body, a jolt of enervation that steadies your balance. A barrage of tactile sensation floods your mind as you feel footsteps and wind, but not on your face or limbs. A moment later, the flood of information begins to make sense. You are feeling the wind against the spire, and even the weight of your own feet, as if the spire were a second spine. With this connection made, you feel your awareness pull from this place, not as a traveler, but as one glimpsing the world from impossibly far away. In this moment, there is nothing you cannot see, though you see it nearly all at once with a flood of sensation that is difficult to parse. You see a spire at the crossing of an ancient stone structure, 2 walls extending off the distance. At the base of this eternal spire, settlers and merchants act in every way unconcerned, toiling under the observation of unforgiving taskmasters. As the shadow of the spire falls over them, the mood changes. The settlers pause in shared unease and look up at the sky, toward you. Some of the faces looking at you are familiar, and you recognize this place as Lethian's Crossing, where you served during the war. Near this settlement built the joining of the ancient walls, you see a breach in the massive masonry, a cleft into the forbidden, hidden realm within the old walls. Drift closer to the spire, drift into old walls entrance. Let's drift in old wall entrance. Shadows envelop you, muting all sound and vision with slight delay. There is a feeling of perversion, of wrongness. Whatever arcane powers allowing your presence to drift free of your body seems to falter in this place. Figures haunt the stone halls, drifting emanations of cloud, claw, and fang. They pay you no heed, but you fear them all the same. In the depths of this forbidden place, the deepest chamber is bathed in light. An arcane symbol illuminates the floor, though the details hurt your eyes when you focus. With a gentle tug, you feel your focus pulled back to a new horizon. Though it takes you a moment to recognize it as Vendrian's well, you return to the awareness of your immediate surroundings. The effect leaves you unsteadily on your feet. Drift closer to the spire. The spire feels similar to the one you now occupy, though instead of radiating arcane life, it reeks of dust and crumbling stone, a branch withering once pulled from its tree. It reaches for you with a barely perceptible tug. The link between you and the spire recedes. The arcane bond is still present, but the mystical energies for a moment are quiet. Your body flooded with excitement and fatigue. It is unclear whether the mystic connection is strengthening you or siphoning. The tower offers nothing by way of answer, and you know that asking would only yield more silence and mystery. The deluge of sensation is over, but the positions of the other spires still linger in your mind. From your vantage point atop the mountain spire, you can easily spot mysterious structures, each of them rising high above their distant surroundings. There's a whole lot of shit for you figured out how to teleport places. Did you sense that? Lantry signs a long sigil in the air, squinting at you as he works his cantrip. The ripples are everywhere. When you move, the magic of this place stirs and churns. The portal over there, these burning braziers, they all grow more intense as you approach. I think it's responding to your presence. Before we get ahead of ourselves, it's worth remembering that you ended Kairos' edict. That's no small feat. Maybe your connection to this place is related? Either way, sounds like something for the arcane-minded to investigate. Speak with me after you see Tunon, Fatebinder. The disfavored need to be shown their place. If a dog acts up, you use a firm hand to put it back down. If we are to succeed in the tiers, we must work quickly. I will be waiting. Holy shit. Vendrian Guard Wrath ability, Drain Strength. Scarlet Favor Chorus ability, Merciless. Your power has increased. You have acquired Mountain Spire. Okay, so Magic Staff, lower dodge, control grave light, control lightning. Alright, so we're gonna get your spell strength up a lot, apparently. Actually, let's do that. Yep. Okay, so oh, wait a minute. Control grade like control tide casting. Okay, so this is tide casting. Okay, so here's Merciless. Plus 5% hit precision on targets below 35% health. So, Unnerving Presence. Foe AoE minus 6% accuracy for 3 seconds. Drain Strength. Foe AoE versus magic. Drain plus 2 resolve for 20 seconds. Finesse and Might. That's awesome. Alright, I'm going to stop here. This was an extremely long episode. I kind of figured that it would though. I should have kind of said something ahead of time, but I didn't. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the game. There's only a little bit more that I've seen in this game, and then it will all be new adventures for all of us. So I hope you guys are enjoying. Throw some comments down below, like, subscribe, share, all that kind of good stuff, and I'll see you guys in another episode. Until then, I'm Pickle, and I'm out of here.